Welcome back, beautiful Capricorns. Capricorn, let's get straight to your messages. Ooh, something's coming full circle. I don't know. Somebody's got to tame their temper. Somebody is like had a heavy cross to bear here. But the upper world is delivering them some kind of peace here, gathering a harvest. Now, somebody's had a heavy cross to bear, but something has been completed. This may have been an incredibly tough cycle you've been through, Capricorn. It could be a really hard cycle you've been through, but you're coming out on top. You're coming out of this as the warrior, and the sun is here after the rain. The sun comes out. It's like you're gathering some kind of harvest for. It's like a really tough cycle you've been through, period. Let's get into your messages. You know, things come full circle. What's going on? It could be about a relationship. Hmm. Someone trying to instill fear or interfere. This is karma. There is some type of blessing being offered to you, some kind of opportunity. So everything comes full circle. What comes around goes around here. You reap what you sow. I'm telling you, someone is reaping a heavy, heavy burden. I don't know. This is tough love, tough karma coming out for somebody here. It's almost as if somebody was hiding their jealousy or mocking someone. Now, look, that was foolish because everything comes around. What comes around goes around. You reap what you sow. So this is full circle. So somebody may have tried to put you through a really tough cycle. Now they gotta go through it. Yeah, that's what it is. What comes around goes around. Now they're crying. So they could have blamed you. They could have accused you of something. I don't know. They could have turned their back on you and now they're in regret. Okay? This is hurting someone. What comes around goes around. Something is coming right back to sender. It's a boomerang effect. What you put out comes back to you. Somebody was very nasty. Somebody was. It's gonna come around full circle. You know? Somebody had to learn a tough lesson in love here. I'm telling you. Trying to block your blessings, trying to block you from your happiness, your joy, trying to make you feel insecure, judging you. Holy Jesus. It's about give and take. You reap what you sow. What you put out there comes back to you. So who's crying the loudest? You know what I'm saying? It was all fine and dandy when it was you who's the one who's suffering, or you the one who's crying. Well, told you. The sun will come out here. Whoa, what is this? Just hang on. Consequences. Now they're worried about the consequences because they're angry and now they're stuck. See? You reap what you sow. Somebody, it's like clearly here. Okay, so somebody may have actually, like, these could be your children for all that I know. These could be your children. And it's like somebody has been accusing and blaming. I'm not saying your children are. I'm saying that someone else has been interfering. Someone's making up stories here. They're making stories up about the Empress and they're making stories up about the Empress's children or family members or people you would consider as family. This is ridiculous because they're jealous and envious. There are consequences to their actions. So maybe somebody, oh my God. I don't know. It's like, is this like a family betrayal or the truth? Someone's been lying. They say that they're speaking the truth, but they're lying. They say that they're being honest, but they're being dishonest. It's, they're lying. They've been doing an awful lot of gossiping, and these are words that really hurt. They are lying their face off. Look, this person is saying, I'm speaking the truth, but they're lying. They're lying through their teeth. They are gossiping or they, yeah, they are. They've been gossiping about the high priestess, gossiping about the high priestess's children if you have children. They are lying their face off. They're saying, I'm telling you the truth, I'm telling you the truth, but they are lying. They're lying straight up. So something is coming full circle. So something is what comes around goes around. It starts out here and it comes back. This could be like hearing through the grapevine. This could be like, okay, If they gossiped about you, they're being gossiped about. If they lied on your name, people are lying on their name. It's like tit for tat here. It's like full circle. What comes around goes around. So someone thinks they're pretty clever and someone thinks they're pretty smart. Um, they're lying. They've been sneaking here lying, backstabbing, and now maybe they're being backstabbed. It's almost as if it is. You reap what you sow. So people who are doing you dirty, like making your life incredibly hard, making your life unbearable, unbearable circumstances, stuff like that, gossip, envy, jealousy, it's coming full circle. It's going to come back and bite, hit them in the in the butt here. That's what it's saying. You will gather a harvest, and they are going to gather everything that they did to you is coming back to them. Okay, so give me the personality type of this person. Give me the personality type of this person. Very detached, okay. They have become comfortable staying stuck and miserable. They're miserable. Okay, they're comfortable being stuck. Very intolerant, narrow minded, or a bigot. Interfering, meddlesome people. I told you, someone is meddling in other people's business. It's like someone's personality, they're meddling in other people's business, like, and this is intentional. They're saying they're a truth teller, but they're a liar. They are lying. Ten of Swords. This is the King of Swords. Very narrow minded, intolerant of other people's beliefs, other people's opinions. Um, they are blocking their blessings by being miserable. This is somebody who is absolutely miserable and very combative, intolerant. Mm. So it's almost like you're supposed to stop being a people pleaser. Maybe you were too passive. Maybe this person's been too passive. I don't know. Like someone is just going along with something. It's like they're too passive. thinking I can save everybody. I don't know, but there's another side to someone. Someone thinks they're very holier than thou. They think that they're morally superior to other people. They are sanctimonious and they think they are superior to other people. And they are very childish. Okay? So they may have like this is imprisonment of the mind. Somebody is just like they're wish-washy. Someone's wish-washy. They're just like have no opinion or they just go along for the sake of going along with things. They don't want to shake up the apple cart. They just they're too passive. And they could be passive aggressive. Like I don't want to accept upset the apple cart. Well, the apple cart needed upsetting, and there's no two ways about it. Somebody's got to learn to be authentic here. Somebody has got to learn, I don't know. Someone thinks they are morally superior to someone else. Hmm. Because they're miserable. They're miserable. And they're comfortable with being miserable. Someone has just become complacent and comfortable with being miserable. Like, like what comes around goes around here. It is karma. And it's like someone's in a situation where they're completely miserable, but they're staying there because they become comfortable with being miserable. It's what the read's saying. So I don't know if your past person is with someone else and they're staying there because they're okay with being miserable. Or if this is a family member of yours or a friend of yours, it's like they want to come lay their burdens at your feet for you to do their fighting for them or you to do their uplifting for them. But they stay in that situation because they become comfortable with being miserable. They want to complain about it. They want to dump on, you know, everything on someone's plate, but they don't want to do anything about it. That's the worst. And there's no point to giving away your light to someone like that. So you could be dealing with someone like that who just keeps giving and giving and giving. There are givers and there are takers. If you're giving, they're going to take. But someone who's just become comfortable being miserable. Like, they stay in a situation even though they're 100% miserable because it's familiar and it's comfortable to them, and maybe they want to act like they are morally correct, like this is the morally correct thing to do, but it's a waste of life, it's a waste of just being together for the sake of being together. Yet they're miserable as hell. But they're comfortable being miserable. Take care.